Good morning everyone. This is Ayushi, and as you know that we have started our English online classes for class 7th. Before starting our today's class, just tell you the answers of yesterday's homework that I have given you. In this I have told you to underline, you have to tell whether it is countable or uncountable noun. Those are the italic words. The very first one is cheese, that is uncountable, friends, countable, milkshake, uncountable, water, uncountable, juice, uncountable, animals, countable, rice, uncountable, week, countable, and the last one is messages, those are countable. I hope you all have done this work carefully. Now, just recall the things those we have done yesterday. The very first one, the definition of noun. Same, all the naming words are called noun, whether it can be a place, person, state of mind or anything. Next one, proper noun if we talk about, those are the words which refer to the particular names of people, places and things, and proper noun always begin with a capital letter. Keep this thing in your mind. This particular sentence will help you a lot to identify a proper noun. That is, proper nouns always begin with a capital letter. The next one if we talk about common noun. So common nouns are words that refer to person or things of the same kind, or we can say of the general category. As we have done the yesterday, if I am talking about any student, so any student, that is a common one. If a particular name I am mentioning over here, that is Vivek, so that Vivek is a proper one. Countable, those we can count. Uncountable, those we cannot count. So I think this much is clear to you all. Today we are going to learn about the concrete noun. So concrete noun, the definition of this concrete noun is, they refer to things that we can touch or see. Listen carefully students. They refer to things that we can touch or see. They can be both countable and uncountable. As you can see over here, I have given so many examples. The very first one is baby, tree, flowers, water, computer, elephant. So what I said, we can see and touch. Baby, tree, flowers, water, computer, elephant, all we can see and even touch also. Fine. Second line I said that they both can be whether plural or singular. So whether countable or uncountable. So countable, baby we can count, elephant we can count, computer we can count, trees, it depends. If you are planting trees in your own garden, so those are countable one. But if we are talking about in the forest zone, so those are uncountable one. So it can be in both category according to the sentence. But still we can touch and see. Flowers uncountable, water uncountable. So I hope this much is clear. Concrete nouns refer to things that we can touch or see. They can be both countable or uncountable noun. Now the next noun we have, that is abstract noun. So what are abstract nouns? They refer to things which we cannot see or touch but only feel. We cannot see or touch but only feel. They include feelings, experiences, states, qualities and ideas, like feelings and emotions, love, hate and pride. Like someone hates you, so you don't know, he cannot show you that hate, but it is only inbuilt him. Fine. So that love, hate and pride, these are the feelings. Same, states, courage, comfort and chaos. Chaos means any mess. Qualities or ideas, that freedom, truth, belief, even bravery, these are the qualities as well as ideas. And events and experiences like adventure and drought. So here also I have mentioned some more examples. Favorite. Now you will say, ma'am, favorite can be an adjective also. Yes, in English we have so many words. They can be whether adjective or even included with them. They can be noun also as well as verb also. Here also favorite is our adjective also, noun also as well as verb also. But as we are talking about noun, so here it is a noun. Like you are in favor of this particular dish. Bravery, same, if you are a brave person, so that bravery you cannot show, only someone can feel by your actions. Fine. Friendship, childhood, anger. So I hope this much is clear. In both the nouns, concrete noun we can touch or see, abstract noun we cannot touch or see. And the next one is we have collective noun. Collective, as the name itself is telling the definition of this particular noun. These nouns are refer to a group of people or things. A group of people or things. So what do you mean by this? A group of something. So see, here I have given 8 examples, but 8. Whatever the words in this help box is given, all the words having the same meaning, that is group. Fine. But still we are using them with the different nouns. Like thieves, we have to use a gang of thieves. Geese, we have to use a gaggle of geese. Clothes, a bundle of clothes. Flower, a bouquet of flowers. The next one, a bunch of grapes. Then a swarm of locust. Locust, what do you mean by locust? That is grasshopper. 7th, a crowd of people. And the last one, a horde of barbarians. Barbarians, they are the uncivilized people. So uncivilized people, what do we call them? Barbarians. This work is a classwork, students. Fine, you have to do it in this particular manner only. Fill a form, you have to make a box, and then you have to do all these 8 questions. Now for the homework, what you have to do, same, these 9 sentences are given over here. Identify the nouns in the following sentences, then write if they are proper noun. Proper, main thing you have to keep in your mind, they starts with capital letter, and a particular specify name, place, anything we are talking about. Common, very common general thing. Collective, any group. And abstract noun, your feelings. Fine. So in these 9 sentences you have to identify a particular word that will be a proper, common, collective or abstract. First sentence, hard work never goes waste. Second, there is no shortcut to success. Third, the police have caught the criminal. Fourth, the committee has prepared the petition. Fifth, Emperor Vikramaditya was a great patron of the arts. Sixth, the cattle are grazing in the field. Seventh, she sent me a bouquet of flowers. Eighth, Hyderabad is the capital of newly formed state of Telangana. Last one, faith can create miracles. Thank you.